All right, let's talk about something that quietly prints money for home remodeling businesses, but almost nobody talks about it. Nobody measures it, and almost nobody optimizes it. It's called speed to lead. How fast you call a homeowner after they submit their information online. And look, I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Speed to lead is the single highest leverage variable in the entire home services ecosystem. It is criminally overlooked and mathematically predictable. And if you understand it, you'll outperform companies spending 10 times more than you on ads, simply because you got to the lead faster. And I feel qualified to talk about this because the AI agents we've been building over at Leaping AI are booking consultations minutes, sometimes hours before competitors even roll out of bed. We've seen this play out over and over. The fastest contractor wins, the slowest contractor loses, even if he's better, cheaper, nicer, more experienced, more licensed, whatever. It doesn't matter. The clock cares about your response time. Let's break this down with clarity. Homeowners who submit online forms move fast. When something fails in their home, they act immediately. A pipe bursts, a window cracks, siding gives out. They open Google and they type window replacement near me, and then fire off forms to several companies. And they often submit to the first 3 pages that load, sometimes more, but the companies blur together because the landing pages all look the same. This creates a race the moment the form arrives. A 1-minute response time, which produces a 391% lift in conversions. That impact is massive, and a short delay erases nearly all of that momentum. Response speed becomes the defining factor, not the branding, not the design, not the proposal packet. The lead chooses the company that moves first. A homeowner's urgency declines quickly. They act at the height of the problem, during the moment of pressure, and their motivation softens once the adrenaline fades. The moment of intent demands immediate engagement. The company that responds first captures the window. The others fall out of the running. And most contractors respond slowly because their days are overloaded, not because of any lack of discipline. But the workday piles up. A delivery driver loses the address, a crew member drifts behind schedule, a supplier sends the wrong SKU, a customer uploads a long stream of photos, the phone rings again, the day keeps stacking up, and no one can break away fast enough. Here's where the AI agent crushes it. Customer fills out a quote form. 3 seconds later, their phone rings.
Hey, is this Michelle? I saw you're looking for window replacements. I can help you get scheduled.
Friendly, fast, on brand, zero awkward robot energy. It doesn't sound like Siri on a bad day. It sounds like your receptionist on her best day. And here's the psychological part that matters. The homeowner commits emotionally to the first person who sounds competent. They form what's called momentum trust. Humans trust whoever solves the problem earliest, whoever reduces uncertainty first. That person becomes a safe choice. Every other contractor gets mentally demoted to backup option. And that means that your close rate jumps instantly, not because your quality improved, but because you intercepted the lead before someone else did. Let me give you a real example. There's this contractor, let's call him Mike. Mike is great at what he does. He's an honest guy, reliable, good team, but he has 47 unread texts. He has 18 missed calls and a CRM login he hasn't touched since 2018. He's running at 110 capacity on job sites, but 40% on admin. A lead enters his mailbox at 11:17 a.m., he doesn't see it. Now look at Home Remodel Concierge. Their AI agent calls the lead in 3 seconds. They book that lead for a 3 p.m. appointment the same day. Mike finally calls back at 12:02 p.m., 45 minutes later. Too late. Homeowner already committed. Mike didn't lose because he was less skilled. He lost because he was slower. Speed to lead is a time tax, and if your response time sucks, you're paying for it on every single lead. So here's the actual breakdown of a workflow a contractor will use when they turn speed to lead into a money printing machine. Lead fills out a form. AI triggers instantly. AI calls the homeowner. AI collects the project details. AI qualifies the job. AI books the appointment. AI sends a confirmation on text. AI sends full summary to you. This entire sequence takes zero time from you, zero context switching, zero stress, and it makes it look like you're the most responsive company in your city. Because you are. And if you're wondering why this works so consistently across markets, leads convert inside a mental window called the urgency window. And that window lasts about 10 minutes. So if you talk to them during that window, the sale is yours. If you don't, someone else takes it. Homeowners hate repeating their problem. They hate uncertainty, they hate waiting. The first one who listens becomes the trusted technician. The brain basically says, okay, problem solved. This person understands me. And the emotional momentum glues them to you. Speed literally rewires the odds. Let's talk about real data for a second. A roofing company in Ohio went from 11% appointment set rate to 36%. A window installer in Florida doubled their nighttime bookings. Doubled. They were basically asleep while the AI handled their leads. A siding company in Arizona booked 9 Sunday jobs automatically on a day they weren't even open, all from one thing: time advantage. And here's the part most contractors misunderstand. Improving your speed to lead doesn't require new ads, new branding, new SEO, new truck wraps, new anything. You can keep everything else the same and just fix the response time. That alone is enough to dramatically increase your revenue. All right, let me show you how Leaping AI turns information that gets sent to your website or CRM pushing new leads into a phone call trigger. Speed to lead is really all about one thing: how fast you contact a homeowner after they submit their details. So what you're looking at here is the exact flow that makes that possible. The moment a homeowner fills out a form or your CRM pushes in a new lead, that instantly leads to the start node. This is like in the first millisecond. And this is where the speed to lead actually starts, because the instant this node receives data, the AI begins the callback. Right after start, the agent jumps immediately into the greeting mode. This is the first thing the homeowner hears when their phone rings 3 seconds later. The callback is instant, and this is the voice that delivers it. Now, speed to lead doesn't really matter unless you gather what you need. That's where the dialogue node comes in. These nodes let the AI quickly ask, what services do you need? What's your timeline? What's your address? What time works best for you? And because it's structured, the agent can collect this all within 10 seconds. Everything the homeowner says gets pulled straight into fields. The agent doesn't pause, it doesn't look up anything, it just keeps moving because all the information streams in automatically. Now, once the AI knows what the homeowner needs, it uses switch logic to route instantly. So if it's a case of roofing, it goes down the roofing path. Windows, it jumps to windows. There's no hold times or transfers. This is basically how the agent moves faster than any human possibly could. And here's where speed to lead becomes money. The appointment node checks your availability, confirms the homeowner's preferences, and books the appointment, all in real time. And that's where your business really beats competitors by hours. Your agent isn't just calling first, it's also booking the appointments. And then once everything looks good, all we do is hit deploy agent, choose the phone number, and go live. And from that moment on, every website form you get triggers an instant callback. 3 seconds every time. That's speed to lead, and that's what wins jobs. I want you to think about it like this. Every minute you delay is a minute your competitor has to steal your customer. When your response time is 3 seconds, you basically close the window before they even see the light. You're first, you're fastest, and you're the one who wins before anyone else even plays the game. And I know some of you are going to say, Jordan, homeowners don't pick based on who calls first, they pick based on who's the best. Wrong. Homeowners pick the first person who reduces chaos, the first person who brings order, the first person who says, here's what we're going to do next. Humans crave clarity, and the company that provides the first moment of clarity wins. And that's what speed to lead is. It's simple and frankly the cleanest ROI unlock for home service businesses that exists in 2025. If you liked and enjoyed watching this video, subscribe for more content.